Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. On Friday, the personal preacher of the German Shepherd, I mean the Pope, made a statement stating that the accusations of cover-ups concerning child abuse was akin to the worst form of anti-Semitism. This enraged the Jewish community, who came back stating that the anti-Semitic card could only be used in cases of an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and a genocide for a genocide. On further reflection, the Catholic Church has reconsidered its position and now considers that the wording, instead of anti-Semitic, should have been anti-Sodomitic. And they will not be playing the turn the other cheek card on this one. Okay, sorry, I know that was out of order. I just couldn't resist it. Anyway, everybody, happy Easter Bunny Day, with the doves flying and little rabbits hopping around putting eggs under burning bushes, and all those nice little films on television, though no doubt be Ben-Hur, the classics, Moses and all of that lot. Easter, what is it? A mixed history. The Christians see it from one point of view. Many Christians don't realize it's in fact a Jewish festival, okay, that coincided with the story of Jesus going and getting himself crucified and being resurrected. This is the Christian version of Easter, but the Hebrews have been celebrating it for a fair bit of time before that. It's connected with the flood story. That's why you have the picture of the dove flying with the olive leaves as it comes back. Okay, if you've ever wondered why the dove is in the Easter thing. Okay, the palm leaves are obviously Christian. White eggs, bunny rabbits and all that, because it's spring. The festival, which is a little pagan here, okay, celebration of the fact that there was an abundance of food. Eggs, you get a lot of those in spring. Little cute bunny rabbits which you can put in your cookie pot, and they're very nice. And lambs, oh, lambs, yes, you sacrifice those lambs. But nowadays it's just big chocolate eggs, so stuff your faces with those chocolate eggs and don't worry about it. And if you are watching Moses on television and thinking about that particular story, I suggest you don't just stop there on that story. Pick up the Old Testament, start reading it, from Exodus onwards until they got that promised land, and look at all the bloodthirsty battles won by an army of crack-shot, sling-wielding shepherd boys, all with the physique of Davide, naked and with small penises. But there again, they were young. If you anyway, that's probably just a statue. Sorry, I'm being a little controversial here, but I just want to spit this out. The religion side is okay, but read the book, because you'll get a different story. Okay, you'll get a different story of the Israelites. Look at the history and you'll get a different concept of it. The slaves that left and marched across and wandered around the desert for 40 years and then arrived at the promised land is the basic version. But how did they get there? How did they defeat these armies? Was it just David and his sling killing them all? Look at the story of Jericho. The walls came a-tumbling down. Was it just really the horn that did that? Or was there a little bit more to it? This is a quite interesting historical point of view concerning signal flares, people climbing up and getting in and signaling out. But that's not explained that well in the Bible. What the Bible does explain is what they did to the population afterwards. Okay, they slaughtered them. Genocide. Okay, it was a case of genocide, and there are several cases of genocide. Killing of all males, all women. The only ones they didn't kill were the young virgins. How did they take Jerusalem? I mean, it was a gift of God. Why make them do all of this? Why not just give it to them? There are a lot of questions about it, but I don't want to spoil your Easter. Yep, you have fun, eat your eggs, and let the world go on. I mean, you're obviously chosen to have a good time while other people in the world are suffering. But if you have a slight conscience, a slight interest in reality, then study. Pick up that Bible, read it. And then, especially if you're not religious, especially if you're not religious, pick up that Bible and read it. The Old Testament stories. and then reflect.